I don't know. Eric just asked me what I'd do without a smart board, and I don't know, frankly.
You did it before.
I don't know what I'd do. I'd have to, it's sort of like saying, hey, what would you do without electricity? You've done it before. Okay, but I don't want to do it again. All right, guys, example number 4 says solve, then graph the solution set. Gentlemen, here's a rule that we have to follow. I cannot solve anything with an absolute value sign like this until I get the absolute value by itself. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is subtract 8 from both sides, and now I have the opposite of the absolute value of 1 minus x is greater than negative 1. Then I need to multiply, because I can't have a negative outside of the absolute value, both sides by negative 1. Okay, that's going to have an effect, isn't it, Jack?
Yep.
Okay, so now this becomes positive, and I have the absolute value of 1 minus x. The other side becomes positive 1. But what happens in the middle, Ben?
You flipped the sign.
I've got to flip the inequality because I multiplied both sides by a negative. Okay, now I've got something just like what we're used to. Okay, remember I've got to write two inequalities. 1 minus x is less than 1. This is a less than sign, so is this going to be a conjunction or a disjunction?
Conjunction.
Conjunction? Conjunction? Less than 1? Right. So 1 minus x is greater than negative 1. Okay? Now let's go about solving it. All right? I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. I'm going to get negative x is less than 0. But I don't want negative x. I want positive x. So I have to multiply both sides by negative 1. That's going to give us x is greater than 0. Because I multiplied by negative 1. All right, now I need to solve this other one. And I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. And now I've got negative x is greater than negative 2. But now I have to multiply by negative 1. And that's going to give me x is less than 2. Now we said it's a conjunction. So that means that x is between them. X is bigger than 0 and less than 2. So that means x is here. It's bigger than 0. And it's less than 2. Everybody happy with that? Right? We said it was going to be a conjunction because our initial inequality was less than. Right? Okay, and then let's look at what the graph looks like. My critical numbers are 0 and 2. I'm going to put circles around them. Joe, should I color it in?
Nope.
No, because it doesn't say equal to. But x is all the numbers in between here. Hey, is there a number in between there? Do you know what number's in between there? An easy one for me, Arjun? 1. All right, let's plug in 1 up at the beginning and just see if it works. Put in 1 up here. 1 minus 1 is 0. The absolute value of 0 is 0. 8 minus 0 is 8. And 8 is greater than 7.
It works.
Sure, it works. Let's pick one that's outside the range. How about 3? It better not work, right? So let's plug it up. 1 minus 3 is negative 2.
2.
So the absolute value of that is 2. 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 is greater than 7. That doesn't work. And it shouldn't because it wasn't in the solution set. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Great job, guys. You need to get started on your homework.